Hello and welcome back to Football Manager Edinburgh City. So last time we had a little bit of a rough run. If we have a look, we had three losses on the trot and then a draw against Sterling. I mean, the draw was probably quite good for us. At least we didn't. We kind of ended that losing streak, but the Queen's Park and Cove Rangers game, we probably should have got a little bit better results out of, and Hearts reserves. It was going to be a tough game anyway, so that's life. We were kicked out of the Tunnocks Wafer Cup, which I don't think we had much chance in anyway, but it would have been nice to be a little bit more competitive. But now we're moving forward. We have a little bit of a break before we play Cowden Beef, I think it is. And let's move on. So let's have a look what they say. That's just the roundup. 1-1 to us in Sterling. Brecon and Albion Rovers also got a 1-1 draw. Cove Rangers beat Queen's Park, which is an interesting result. So that means Queen Park have recorded another loss. Elgin City beat Cowden Beef, which is good for us. And Steinhausmeier beat Annan. So not sure what that means at this point in the season. We'll just have to see. But could be these results actually do affect it quite late on. We'll see. 81 for your Aussie. So your Aussie is a Ghanaian striker who, 21-year-old, found him on the free list, and I don't know how I missed him before. Consistent performer. But he might fail to gain a work permit even after appeal. He looks awesome. If you look where he comes, he's second after Blair Henderson and not by much, and he's quite young. So I'm going to approach to sign him as an important player. And then what's the best we can offer him? 160. Please take 160. Oh wow, he actually took it. So we've put in an offer for 160 a week. Let's see if we can get him. The thing is, his work permit might just not happen. So he would be amazing to bring in because he looks like he's quite a pacey striker as well. Something that would be really handy to have, especially in this league. I think the opposition defense would struggle with it. There's also Salim Quinda Asa, I think it is, who is a 78, who actually is a very good look for us, but from his stats, I'm surprised. He actually looks like he's not amazing. Let's have a look at the reports. Normal personality, can be retrained, strong player, strength and stamina make him a decent athlete, and has Scottish as second nationality. Determination is lacking, inconsistent performer, doesn't enjoy big matches. I mean, if I can get him on loan for, I don't know, 50% of his wages or lower, then I could potentially have him as a backup striker for bringing on as like impact striker sort of thing. So I'll make an offer, a loan offer, and I'll put in the percentage. We can afford 10%. See what they say. They're probably going to turn that down. Our training report. So we're doing. I've left the training up to the assistant manager. I didn't want to get involved. I think it's probably best for me just to let them do their thing. I'm not sure if I'll keep it that way. I might step in if I see somewhere where we need to improve. For instance, if we're not doing anything with set pieces, I might decide to put them down onto training for set pieces. No one's having bad performances, which is good. Liam Brown smashing it, Greg Buchan, and Alex Harris. Alex Harris we don't want to talk about at the moment, but there you go. The young player of the month, Liam Brown came third, which I think is well deserved. I think he's been pretty solid for us at the beginning of the season. And we've made $6,000 loss this month, but who needs that? Oh my goodness, Queen's Park have accepted the loan offer, so we could potentially, if he doesn't mind slumming it with us, we could potentially have a backup striker, even if he plays well enough, playing him at the front, probably next to Henderson, maybe if Court's not performing, because So I began last episode really singing Court's praises. I ended it thinking, what has he done to me? So Yeah, it's not ideal, but you know, strikers are allowed good and bad days, so no judgment passed yet. So we're doing all right. We've got C's across the board, apart from our transfers, which all of them have gone well across pretty well, to be honest. Um, Ian Smith, oh, not too happy about it. Oh, because of his wages. Um, and then who's this guy? Oh, I think I signed him from Ebbsfleet, didn't I? Yeah, just because he's from Ebbsfleet, to be honest. But they don't. They're not from the fans. They're not crazy about that signing. And Tony Wallace hasn't really won over the fans with his performances, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Centre back Brian McQueen. I think he's a centre back and a striker. Yeah, he was one which I saw because I was just like, if he's any good, it'd be awesome to have someone who could play in striker and centre back. But it looks like he's not really. He's not a good defender. He's not even as good as Alex Garcia, our young'un. And he is, yeah, he's not that good up front either. He falls below quite a lot of our players, so I think he's probably worth missing for now. But you know, I'll keep an eye on him. I'll see by the end of the season, see what he's doing. Take part in the transfer deadline. Do you plan to loan Matthew Shaw, or he will remain at the club? So Matthew Shaw is our 19-year-old centre back. He's available for loan. You know what? I'll see if anyone wants him. I'll offer to clubs. Loan offer. They'll have to pay 100% wages, which is 25 quid, so let's not be too stingy, people. And see if it comes out. And then I'll say on the... Yeah, we'll look at it. We're looking. Hopefully, we'll have something to announce soon. And there you go. We've already got people putting in offers, so I'll accept them all. Dunbar United, Camelon, and Hill of Beef. Am I saying that right? Is it Beef? I don't know. Or Beth? I'm sorry if I'm getting that wrong. My apologies. Salim, I'm going to call him Salim because I'm not sure how to say his last name, so I'm going to accept that. And I don't want to like mess it up too much. We got him on loan. Perfect. People aren't happy with that. Well, he's just going to have to prove them wrong. Okay? Prove them wrong. Because I have a feeling Osse is not going to come to us. I feel like his work permit's just going to be rejected. I mean, I could abolish work permits. But I don't want to be like cheating or anything like that. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to appeal it and see what they say. How seriously is the transfer budget? Well, we have £0. I'm going to say bank is completely empty. A big chunk certainly came out for these deals. It is completely empty, but they don't need to know that. It's not their business. Matthew Shaw has now been loaned out to Dunbar United. Hopefully he'll get some game time. It'll be interesting to see how our young players do progress. It might also be interesting to loan out a few more of our reserve people. I want some of them to stay and obviously progress with me, but players like Luke Barkley, who I'm pretty sure I signed, I signed because of his good long shots. I mean, if I set him for available for loan and then offer to clubs loan, and then how much is he getting? He's £30 a week. I mean, every little helps when you're in this lower division. Because you then got £30 a week which you're not paying, which means that you could potentially have that for a player which you need later on. We've got Jai Holland, who I honestly don't remember signing, but I'm going to see if I can loan him out as well. Get him some valuable first team experience. I mean, there's goods and bads to loaning people out. My youth side will then not have that many people in it. And I do like to try and build up within the team as well. But, I think that loaning out a few players will be good for them, experience-wise, and good for us to get not be paying their wages, but also get their experience when they come back. So, looking at a completely business side. Amazing. We've already got people putting in offers left, right, and centre. So, Gretna 2008. Who the heck are Gretna 2008? Interesting. Look at them. I don't even know what league they belong to. They're a Scottish team, but there you go. I'll accept that. Yes. Bonnyrigg Rose Athletic. There we go. Edinburgh University. Oh, he wouldn't have to go far, would he? Amazing. I didn't even know there was an Edinburgh University team. Look at that. Maybe we could poach some players from Edinburgh University. The striker's not so good. Aidan Kemp. Ooh, bonjour. Good crossing. Chris Duncan. No. Oh, he's 29 now. If he was a younger keeper who had good... He likes to rush out, this guy. 20 rushing. He's in a rush. Glenn, no. Chris Gray, no. Mark Tate, no. He's 28, so don't think it's really worth my time. There we go. Barkley again. Oh, Barkley's a very popular guy, isn't he? I'll just accept them all. He's going to have to make a choice. Gretna, 2008 went Holland as well. Crossgate. Dunbar United. Hill of Beef. Whitehall Welfare. Well, that sounds a bit dodgy, doesn't it? Whitehill Welfare. Sounds like a oh, brain's dead. Oh, perfect. Everyone wants to be loaned out. It'd be good to see like how they're doing on like the loan reports that we do as well. Benefits. So that's what I was saying. That's what I meant. Aidan Kemp is an 81. Flippin' heck. He's pretty good. Would be a quality signing. Reports. Where does he come? On the list. Aidan Kemp becomes 6th. He's a selfish player. Gets stuck in a bit too much. Very one-footed. Can only play in one position. Balanced and normal personality, which doesn't really go with this get stuck in, but okay. Possesses pace and the ability to cross the ball. You know what? Edinburgh University, I'm gonna snatch him up as a hot prospect because I think he might actually be quite good. And yeah, Aussie. Work permit application denied, so we couldn't sign him. That's really disappointing. Regini Moran, he's going to Genefield Swifts, yep, and compile match reports. And Barkley is going to Crossgates, yep, and compile match reports. They both got loaned out. Pretty good stuff there. And Holland is going to Crossgates with Barkley, so they actually might be able to form up a partnership already. And let's go. Kemp set to sign. Yep. Perfect. A B. Everyone's very happy about signing Aidan Kemp. And I think he might actually be a bit of a decent player. Although his aggression does worry me. He might be a bit of a hothead on the pitch. For Mackenzie, is Jamie Mackenzie... Who's the one who I've got in my first team? Because I signed 2 wingers. That's Jordan Elliott. So Jamie Mackenzie is the other one. Yeah, okay, I'll loan him out. Civil service. Wait, civil service? Stirling Uni. Yeah, perfect. Question. You've confirmed the loan signing of Salim Kundur as you know what, I'm sorry. I don't know how to pronounce that. How much impact do you think this will have on the rest of the team? I think I'm really pleased to arrange to send him here. I think he's a terrific talent. Perfect. And Mackenzie's going to Fraserburgh. I think we've sent other people to Fraserburgh. Yeah, Kieran Stewart and Adam Watson. They really like our players, don't they? You've had a pretty busy transfer window. How does your business affect the club's short-term and long-term strategies? I think we're getting stronger and stronger. The squad looks ready to compete now, and we're well positioned to be a real force in the future as well. I think we're we're fine. We had a bit of a blip last video, obviously. It all went a little bit wrong. But I think you're going to have blips in the season. You're not going to have a perfect season, are you? This isn't like, save scumming and winning every game. There's going to be losses. There's going to be wins. We'll see what happens by the end of the season. But I think it's good to get some of the losses out of the way early because it can hit the players a bit hard if not. So actually, transfer window roundup. Jordan Elliott is one of the top major transfers for us, and I think he was a perfect signing for us from East Fife, and we were the most active. Boom. Tom Rogic. I think it's Rogic. Oh, he moved to Lyon. Interesting. Scott Pittman went to Aberdeen. Wow. And Ross McCormack went to Livingston. Very interesting that Rogic left. Loan report. So here are all our players that we've loaned out. Wow, Luke Barkley and Jai Holland have already played a game in the league. And let's have a look at Jai Holland. He didn't get a goal, but he got 7.10. Played really well. And Adam Watson has played 3 games, got 2 goals. Adam Watson might be a good attacking midfielder to keep an eye on, to be honest. And Scott Shepherd is he's going to stand around, isn't he? I'm going to put it for sell for any price. There you go. I'm sorry, he's not doing it for me. Oh, literally no one wants him. I'll keep him around. We'll see. We'll see if any interest. If I get injuries or something, he might be someone who I might need to call on. And then more than happy for him to prove me wrong. We lost 6-0 to the Airdrie reserves. That's not so good, is it? Only player who played kind of well for us is Aidan Fox and Paul Archibald. The rest kind of... Oh, wow. Our keeper did not do good. Dean Beveridge, 17-year-old. It's not looking like he's up to the challenge, is he? Wow. Okay, not a lot happened. No injuries for us, which is good. Edinburgh City takeout rumours not to be relieved. It would be nice to have loads of money, but I don't think it will happen. Edinburgh City take on Cowdenbeath or Beth, and Jardine demands more from Sinclair. So Gary Jardine used to play for us, I think, or something. Jordan Sinclair's not doing well. It's not doing good enough. Team selection. Well, what if actually, bold move, I'm bringing on a lot of youngsters. Bring Buchan on for Sinclair. Give him a chance. I've got Elliott on the wing in place of Harris. I think it's worth giving me opportunity. And also, Salim for Grant Savory. I want to see what Salim can do. And I'm going to actually put him on in place of Court. Where does he play? He's a target man. Support target man with Henderson as the poacher. I mean, this is the make or break right here. This could be a good partnership up front, and if they start working well together, I'm going to be excited about that. So here's the team. We've got Mason between the sticks, Thompson on the right, Ballatoni and Wilson in the middle, Crane on the left, Elliott on the right, Brown and Buchan in the middle, and Smith on the left. And then up front, we've got Salim and Henderson. And we are ready to go. We've got a few players who might struggle with their fitness, but we've got people on the bench who can cover that. So I'm fine. I'm happy. I was surprised Smith didn't get a player of the month or something like that, because he's been playing pretty well this season. So they're coming at us with a 4-1-3-2 formation. Okay, early days, nothing happening. Just quickly turn the volume down. Okay, us, free kick, Thompson. Headed clear, and Morrison collects it and is running down the pitch. They're trying to hit us on the counter, but luckily... Oh, beautiful Smith. Get in there. Oh, Salim to Henderson. Henderson tackled. Oh my goodness, we got a penalty. Blair, I believe in you. You are a penalty assassin. Take this and give us the 1-0, please. Yes! 1-0 away at Cowdenbeath. Cowdenbeath? however you say it, we're 1-0 up. Amazing. Great penalty as well. Made the keeper go the wrong way, just slots it away. Okay, Elliot now has the ball. Oh, red card. Straight away, red card. Yeah. Disgraceful challenge. Did you see that lunge? Thompson puts it in. Smith. That's very high. That was very high. There's nowhere near. Hamilton heads up to, and Crane collects it to Wilson. Crane to Buchan to Smith. Smith now got it on the wing. He's going to have a little run at him to Salim. Salim in. Henderson. Nice ball by Salim. Henderson didn't quite get that. We need to make sure this one-man advantage counts. We need to make them suffer. Crane collects the ball on the left, fairly unchallenged. Crane plays it back to Wilson at the halfway line. Wilson all the way back to Mason. Not quite sure what's going on, lads, but let's have a little bit more attacking gumph. Brown up to Salim. Salim, well knocked down to Smith. Smith in. Oh my goodness, Elliot. Oh, Elliot nearly, the young gun, nearly got an absolute smashing goal for us. Okay, we're back. Thompson in. Headed away, but Buchan gets it. Buchan. Looks like he's challenged. I don't know what happened there. Right, my football manager just closed for some reason. Okay, Jackson with the goal kick. Up. Oh, well collected by Thompson. Thompson, look for the wing. No, okay, Ballatoni looks for the wing. Elliot, great touch. Oh my goodness, Elliot so close. That little touch to get past the defender. He deserved a goal by the end there. Crane, again, collects it from goal kick. We are not letting up, are we? But we need to make conversion. We can't just have good opportunities. Elliot, again. I mean, come on. There's people in the middle, Elliot. You're playing well, but let's not get ahead of yourself, okay? We need to get chances into goals rather than just have nothing but chances, because then they'll have a chance and they'll score and we'll draw. And I can just see it happening. Elliot's actually not playing that well on the statistics, but I don't think I'm going to take him off for now. From what I saw, he was giving them troubles down the wing. And I don't think any of this needs to be changed for this team. I don't feel like there needs to be any subs right now. So we're going to just jump straight back in. And it's obviously a bit of a slow start to the second half. Thompson with the throw in to Elliot. Elliot back to Thompson. Thompson on the edge of the box. Puts it in. All the way over to Smith. Smith. Salim on his debut. What a signing. Boom. Look at that. That was beautiful play as well. Thompson, I wasn't sure what he's doing here. He picks out Smith on the other side with no one on him. And then Smith, very unselfishly, squares it in the middle. Salim has a fairly simple goal to score. Oh, that gives me a little bit of relief. We have some breathing space now. Elliot's looking a little bit tired and he isn't playing as well. But Thompson with the corner puts it in. Oh my goodness. Cannoned off the bar by, I think it was Buchan who had the header. They now have a corner. Mullen puts it in. Ballatoni heads it out only as far as Daganan. And then Fell, see, this is what I'm talking about. They had one chance. Kevin Fell, he puts it away. So I'm just going to pause it. Oh no, 1 minute. I'll let you see the replay. I'll do the replay, then I'll do the tactics. Mullen puts it in. Ballatoni with a good header, but it doesn't really go to anywhere. And then Fell with, yeah, it was a good header as well, but everyone kind of dropped off him. Pause it. Tactics. And Elliot for, who do we have? Wallace. We'll put Wallace on. Now, people haven't been that impressed with Wallace, but I think he can do something. Court. Oh, what's going on here? Court. You play as a pressing forward, defend, in place of Henderson. I think maybe a little bit different up front might help. And then we'll bring Garcia on for Ballatoni. I mean, these are some changes which might work out, might not, but I just feel like they might make a difference. Thompson puts the ball in from a free kick. Oh my goodness! Wallace! Oh, he's offside. Tony Wallace nearly with the first touch of the ball when he come on. Oh my goodness, that was inches in it. That's so annoying. I want Wallace to get his first goal. Thompson's playing absolutely dynamite at the moment. So that's good for us. Looks like not a lot happening at the end of this game. If we can ride this out to a 2-1 victory. 2-1 victory. Perfect. Blair Henderson, Salim, both got goals. Everyone played well. Although my winger, Jordan, said that he didn't play that well. I think he was doing some interesting things, you know. He was running at them. Taylor suffers defeat against former club. So Graham Taylor, the left mid 21-year-old, left us last season on a free. And we had him for 2 seasons. And we looked like we gave a lot of faith in him. We played him 32 games and he got 2 goals for us. Graham Taylor, what are you going to do? I'll give him a little... oh, he's already been scouted. I might keep an eye on him, maybe bring him back if we do well this season. Salim, well done. You know what? If he does well this season, I'm going to say it now. If he does well this season, he's going to be a purchase for me as well. Smith drives Edinburgh City forward, and he got a 9.0 in that game. Smith absolutely smashed it. Love to see it. Commitment to the cause. I'm just going to save it there. I think we've probably got enough time for another game. So we'll go to just have a look at the league where we go. We are now second. 10 points, 3 points behind Queen's Park. Queen's Park are going to be an annoying team, I feel. I think they're going to be a team which is going to annoy me for the whole season. We're probably going to lose against them every time we play, and they're going to frustrate us. But okay, they're first for now. Only 3 points in it though. Who do they play? They played Brecon. They won 1-0. Stirling beat Cove Rangers, which is interesting. Cove Rangers were on a good run. Annan beat Edinburgh City, and Stenhousemeyer built Albion Rovers. Also, this guy, Harvey Swan, absolute monster, nearly injured our player, which I keep forgetting his name. Jordan Elliott. Nearly got injured just because of that fool. Okay. Samir steals the show. Love it. And in the team of the week, Smith got in the team of the week. Perfect. He is looking like an absolute solid signing for us. Like, he is showing that he knows what he's doing. So really happy with that. Scottish Cup. I don't think we're in this yet, but we will. There you go. We will be in this next round. I'm just going to go for draw all teams. I'm hoping we get a really low league team. And yes, we do. We get Lossiemouth. Lossiemouth. I like Lossiemouth. No idea who they are. Ross Elliott is their striker. Actually, surprising good finishing at first. He might be a bit of one to watch. And Fraser Forbes. The rest of their players are very uninspiring. Although Stuart Black, 24-year-old keeper, looks fairly decent as well. And they won 1-0 against Forres Mechanics. Against a load of mechanics. So, interesting. I'm hoping we can get a big win against them. But then, these games always seem to go wrong, where I think you'll get a massive win and we end up scraping it or losing. Ross Elliott, the striker, he's actually not that good from our scouts' point of view. So, we'll just let him go on by. Be interesting to see how he plays against us, though, seeing as our scouts have said he's not that good. Stuart Black, 52, would be a useful signing. Where does he come compared to our... Yeah, he's nowhere near the level of Callum or Kelby Mason. So, and he doesn't enjoy big matches, which is not a thing you want to hear about a goalkeeper. So, we'll steer clear. We're playing Annan next. Their striker, Nade, I think it is. He looks like he might be a bit of a danger man. 35-year-old. He's got experience and he can put them away. So, slightly concerned about that, but we should be all right. Our reserves lost 2-1 to Albion Rovers, but Archibald, he caught the eye. Archibald has actually put in some good performances in our reserves. I've noticed that his player rating is usually fairly high, so he might be one again to keep an eye on for our first team. Maybe bring him forward in the next couple of seasons. Betfred Cup quarter-final. Kilmarnock progress. And then Betfred Cup quarter-final. There you go. Hibernian. Rangers and Ross County are progressing. This is the one which we were in the group stages for and got absolutely destroyed. Well, actually, we didn't get destroyed. We did all right, but we didn't progress, and it was a little bit of a struggle. Henderson and Murphy set for an Isle Park reunion. So Henderson used to play for they used to play for the manager Murphy, and so did Tony Wallace. So interesting. There's a little bit of a passion there behind it. They want the win, hopefully. Anyway, so last game we played pretty well. I think the team probably helped because the team we played against weren't that good. They were obviously struggling in the league, and also getting a man sent off for an absolutely horrific challenge probably helped us out quite a bit. But I'm going to stick with this team. Mason between the sticks, Thompson on the right, Ballatoni and Wilson in the middle, Crane on the left, Elliott on the right, Brown and Buchanan in the middle, and Smith on the left, and then Salim and Henderson up top. And I think that's probably a winning formation for us at the moment. I'm hoping we play just as well as we did last game this game. Give us the momentum. So let's go. Exciting stuff. Did I save the game? I didn't. Oh my goodness. I'm losing my saving ways. Oh, they're just 4-4-2 as well. So 4-4-2 versus 4-4-2. Let's see who pulls it off the best. And here we go. 6 minutes in, it's our corner. Thompson puts it in, headed by the first defender. Ballatoni collects it, back to Thompson. Thompson back to Ballatoni, back to Thompson. Thompson looks like he's going to lose it. Oh, Buchanan just about gets it. Thompson taking it forward, back to Buchanan, back to Thompson. What is going on right now? Back to Ballatoni, back to Thompson, back to Ballatoni, to Brown. Brown to Buchanan. I mean, it's nice play. Brown back to Buchanan. It's beautiful passing. Smith puts it in there. Henderson. Oh, if that had gone in, that would have been beautiful. I need to count how many passes that was, but it was a nice little build-up play. I was worried they were going to lose it for a second though. Okay, our throw in again. Crane to Salim. Crane puts it in. No one gets there. Brown controls it outside the box to Elliott. Elliott to Thompson. Thompson, you going to put it in? Come on, boy. There you go. Salim. Oh, Salim is an absolute diamond. Thank you. I'm so glad I loaned him. I was unsure whether to get him because of his stats. They're not amazing, but my goodness, he's already put 2 goals in 2 games, and that's already paid back the loan that we're paying for him. I think we're paying 10% of his wage anyway. Woo. Love it. If he keeps scoring like this throughout the season, he's on my wanted list. I will definitely sign him up at the end of the season. Maybe trade Scott Shepherd for him. Thompson with a corner. Puts it in. Salim. Oh my goodness. What happened there? I think it hit the crossbar. Okay. We're challenging. Again, Thompson's had a great game. I think Wilson. Yeah. Let's calm down. Brown. Now with the ball from a throw-in. Thompson puts it in. Oh my goodness, Salim. If that had gone in first time, great goal. But if that had gone in first time, that would have been a screamer. Just watch this. I'm loving this play. Brown gets the ball, plays it back to Thompson. Thompson sees him in there. On the volley. Great save by the keeps, but he just parries it out, and it's easy goal. Love it. Absolutely love it. So let's have a look at our player stats and see if anyone does need to come off. And Aiden Wilson will come off because he's booked, and I don't want to risk it. Everyone else otherwise is playing Peach. So I am happy with everyone else to stay on. I'm also happy that I actually get to give Garcia a bit more of a run out as well. Hopefully we don't throw away a lead because of that, but I'm sure Garcia will play great. He's a young player that I want to try and give more game time to so he can progress. He was my first signing. Got to stick with him. So nothing's really happening in the second half at the moment. it's going slow. But to be honest, I'm happy if nothing happens this whole second half and we win 2-0. What I'm worried about is if we get another game where they're going to smash us late on. I'm just going to pause it. It's getting late on. I'm going to bring Court on again for Henderson. Keep on Salim. And I'll probably take Smith off for Wallace just to give Smith a little bit of a rest, and give Wallace another run out on the left, because that's where he prefers to play. So I keep playing him on the right, and I think give him a couple of games on the left as well. Perfect. Literally nothing happened that second half. Salim, 2 goals. Just what we needed, really, isn't it? I'm glad we won that. And I think that might have put us up to... No, it didn't. But we are only 1 point behind first, because Queen's Park dropped points by drawing with Sterling. Oh my goodness, look at that. So every other team drew 1-1 apart from us, who we won 2-0. So Cove Rangers and Cowdenbeath 1-1, Elgin City and Albion Rovers 1-1, Stenhousemeyer and Brecon 1-1, and then Stirling Queen's Park 1-1. Amazing. That's really interesting. And there we go. Quality finishing is the difference. And Edinburgh City are led by superb Salim. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the game, and it's a lot better than last time. We got some wins, which is really good. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you when I see you.